Have you ever had the talk with a parent slash guardian?
I don't think so.
I have never had the exact talk with my mom, but we have briefly discussed on how to stay safe.
And yes, I've had the talk with my mom.
Have you ever had the talk with a parent slash guardian?
I've had minor talks with my mother and father.
I don't remember the last time I had the talk with them. I don't know.
I have had the talk with my parents before.
I didn't really have the talk with my parents. It was just mostly them telling me to be careful, to stay safe as I got older.
I have had the talk with my parents.
I don't think I technically ever had the talk. Again, like I have open conversations with them, so we didn't have like the sit down and have a talk about it, but we did talk about that stuff in general.
I have had the talk with my parents. It was just a very long time ago, maybe a couple years ago, and it wasn't that in depth. It was just skimming the surface of that topic.
Never had the talk per se with my parent exactly, but I have had like a talk when I started dating my boyfriend. She kind of talked to me about, contraceptive methods, how to be careful and how to protect myself.
I don't think I've ever had an official talk with my parents. We're very open on that lane where we can just communicate about like X, Y, and Z. Like they never were like, we need to talk to you about this. It's just kind of been always open communication, and I think it's actually better because it's a continuous conversation.
I haven't had the talk with them yet.
Have you ever had the talk with a parent slash guardian?
Yes, I've had the talk with my father.
It was really not too long ago because I just was having a hard time, and me and my mom just sat down and talked about it.
I, in fact, have had the talk because I have a boyfriend now, and as we go on, so I have had a talk with my mom. And yeah, okay, a parent or guardian. I never really had the talk. It was just known. It was an open discussion in the household, for my household, because my parents, mostly my mother, talked so freely about it and wanted us to be comfortable coming to her if we ever had like anything surrounding that area of topic.
Have the talk with my parents? Yes, I have. And then as I grew up, more sporadic conversations started to happen where it would be like intervals as I got older about more and different advanced things.
I've never had the talk with my parents, but we've talked about sex, but I wouldn't really say like I've like had the talk with them. Like they've sat me down and had the talk.
Yes, I have. I don't really remember what age, but I know that I have.
I've never had the talk with my parents. I think it's just I just learned as I went through life, like from friends and like media, and I think I turned out fine.
So another question is, have I had the talk with my parents? And I haven't had the talk with my parents. It's not really a talk that we had. It's kind of like just the known things about it that like we already know, and it's never really like a straightforward talk. It's kind of just like a known thing already.